you want to see my code? Alright. So, short video demonstration of your code, 3 to 4 minutes in duration. Include a segment showing your face. I hope that counted. If that, hello again. Use the segment either at the beginning. I hope that counts as the beginning. The video, blah, blah, blah. Tell them most interesting aspects. I see. Okay, well, first of all, interesting aspects of making this is you can see up here, I did not stray very far from what this class has taught. But I did repurpose it. It's not just another big program, I think. It's still like adding stuff in, but it has a save and load. So anyway, the save and load was actually one of the more interesting parts, because there's this bit right here, split line, which is supposed to be used for saving things. And so it's possible that this was not working properly. Either that or this. Not add menu, save rooms, load rooms. It's also possible that this was not working correctly, because, forgive me, but I don't know everything about C++. So I did ask an LLM for help on this particular part, because I'm not great at saving things. And what did you know that the first solution wasn't right? And so it gave me fixes for both this and that. Both made it work. Now, I have not done a full review to see why that is. I'm just excited that it works. And what I have learned is when things work, you don't mess with it. So, yeah. And insofar as that, everything else here works. Oh, and also, some level of interest, you may have noticed it already, pasting ASCII art requires one of these guys. And I don't know why. It's just what I was told was the fix. So I have ASCII art Kermit here. But this should work down here. Let's move it up. Up. Okay. So if I say display information and then display all rooms. By the way, for context, this is a prototype that I can't actually use for a senior project that I may be working on kind of right now, I guess. But okay. Context, I'm using Unity for it, and Unity does not use C++. It uses C#. So this may be repurposable in the sense that the syntax isn't that far off, but it's gonna have to be different, basically. But I was testing out different solutions, like displaying information, having submenus, adding certain information, adding connections, finding rooms, that kind of thing. It's not full-featured. It doesn't have like a Dextra graph or nothing of the sort that I would need for room navigation and such. But what I was kind of doing here was I was testing out some ideas I had for my senior project. I can't use it, so I feel like I'm in a gray area of I'm not supposed to use past works, I'm not supposed to use this in other classes, but I kind of can't because they're two different languages. And anyway, so yeah, so no rooms have been added yet, but if I go ahead and press 4 here and then load, 2 rooms were loaded successfully. Now this used to say 1 no matter how many rooms I added, which was annoying. I kept having to add another room, save, and test if it actually saved and loaded properly. So okay, it's got 2 now. Very cool. Display information, display all rooms. Yeah, there you go. There's a description of JVIGS and test for room 1 and 2 in the STC building on floor 2. Let's see. Find room works. If I enter 3, it should say no room. If I say find room 2, it gets me that information along with any connections, which there are no connections stored. And just to show this too, because I don't know, I'm already going over time. No, not that. No. Yes. And then room number 1 has a saved connection to 2. Now, in theory, it should, work where like 2 is shown as being connected to 1, but for now, it's not sophisticated like that. It's possible that it also doesn't work because this room was saved. The room and the connection were saved on its own without 2. So anyway, not something I'm going to fix right now, because most of the rest of it works. So I'm sure you can imagine add information still works. Oh, reports. Those are not. Wait, hold on. Add report to room. That's something different. Enter room to report on one. What is wrong with it? Information. Description. In is it's gibberish. Okay. Then if we go to display reports for one, we see, oh, actually, this saved too. I didn't have to make a new report then to show this off, but yes, there's two reports that basically say the same thing, which is important for me, for what I'm trying to do. And the last thing I'll show off here, because everything else is, I hope this is good at demonstrating that everything else here works. Enter into the secret maintenance tunnel, where it then prompts you, are you sure you want to go in there? Yes, I do. Are you really sure? Yes, I do. Yes. Why are you trying to enter the restricted maintenance tunnel? That's it. That is the whole thing. But I hope this is okay. See ya.